Hi, I'm Brooke filling in for Max Brantley with your Arkansas Times News headline updates on Monday, January the 13th. Please note we don't have our teleprompter today, so feel free to make your comments. Governor Hutchinson appeared before a legislative committee today to defend the decision to continue to accept a small number of refugees as part of a federal resettlement program. Hutchinson said in testimony this morning before the legislature's Joint Committee on City, County, and Local Affairs, quote, "Each of you are leaders in your community. You've got a choice to make. You can create fear or you can help resolve fear," end quote. He challenged lawmakers to resolve fear with the facts. Hutchinson noted that likely fewer than 50 refugees will come into Arkansas in 2020. The relocations will only take place in Washington County, where the local municipalities of Springdale and Fayetteville have approved the program. Quote, "The priorities for refugee resettlement have shifted to placing a priority on those suffering religious persecution and those who have cooperated with the United States in war against terrorism," Hutchinson said. Hutchinson also noted that refugees were fleeing unimaginable persecution and hardship in their home countries. Hutchinson introduced several refugees in attendance at the meeting who had resettled in Arkansas, many of whom are likely only alive today thanks to the resettlement program. One, a refugee from Afghanistan, fled because he had worked for years with the U.S. authorities in Afghanistan and faced repercussions. His son was murdered because of his cooperation with the United States. Right-wing lawmakers were unimpressed. Senator Gary Stubblefield asked for more information about, quote, "the demographics of the refugees coming in," and worried that he doesn't recognize America anymore and foreigners coming in may be responsible. Senators Trent Garner and Bob Ballinger were also sharply critical of the program. KARK reports that Maumelle police are investigating reports of gunfire early New Year's Day, allegedly at the home of Lieutenant Michael Ford, Public Information Officer for the Little Rock Police Department. KARK reports that Maumelle police responded to a caller who reported 45 to 60 muzzle flashes from the backyard of that address. Officers could smell gunpowder and see spent shell casings as they arrived, but Ford denied that anyone in his residence had fired the shots. The LRPD's Internal Affairs Division is also investigating. Well, an inmate at the East Arkansas Regional Unit in Lee County was killed last night by another inmate, according to the Arkansas Department of Corrections. The victim was Carl Luke Lowe, 58, who was serving a life sentence for aggravated robbery, 2 counts of kidnapping, and escape. He was sentenced June 30th, 2003 in Desha County. Well, that's all your news headlines for today. As always, please read more on the Arkansas blog. Thanks and see you tomorrow.